My name is Harry, and I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Today is June 1st, 2023. It is 12:59 a.m. I started my last video number 1, on May 31st. So the second part starts June 1st. Both of them gonna be dated June 1st. Alright, so let's continue. I have more tweets to share with you. Alright, let's see here. I ended my last video saying that I'm thinking of going on Patreon. I know some of you gonna be saying, just do it already, because I kept on saying it and then don't do it, saying it. But the other day someone put in the comment section saying that I should. So if I do, go on Patreon. Okay, everything that I posted, let's say for every channels that I have, maybe that's what I will do, because I have 3 channels, PYTE. There's this one here that I'm talking in, and our part of service, where I highlight all of the charities Harry and Meghan have worked on. So all of the things that I put on YouTube will all go in there. Everybody will have access to all of the content. Okay, however, I will put different pricing depending on what you could afford. Okay, if you wanna, like I said, you have $20 you wanna do every month, or whatever the system work in Patreon. I need to look at it. Okay, you wanna do that, that's fine, but there won't be any special treatment for anybody. There won't be breaking news or behind the scene kind of thing. But occasionally, like I did with my membership on PYTE, when I do something with the family, maybe I'll let you in. There's one video I remember I went hiking and I showed you what we did and all of that, and some crazy conversation that I had with my husband. I share that with you. Maybe occasionally I will throw some of these things on there, but everybody will have access to the same kind of content. Not by pricing you get more exclusivity or whatever, because I don't want to do that, and I don't have time to create exclusive. All right, but I'll create different pricing depending on what you feel like you could afford. Okay, so if I do that, that's what I think I will do. So the person who commented on my comment section, who suggested that, got me thinking of it again, especially some of the issues that I'm having with YouTube. Okay, so with that being said, this is the first tweet. Okay, so UK media report that the Middletons are broke and Derangers are bringing Doria into the conversation. Doria, the intellectual. Doria, the independent woman who doesn't care about her daughter's money. Doria, the discreet lady who has always been there for Meghan. Yeah, very quiet, and her voice, oh my goodness, when I heard her voice on the docu-series, I was like, oh, that's music to my ear, because that woman kept her mouth shut throughout all the ordeals. Okay, with smart Doria Center. Oh, there she is here. Okay, with school friends from Apex Club, a class for exceptional bright pupils. Yep. That was something I read regarding her schooling, how smart she was. It's probably in one of my videos on PYTE. I must have shared that, because I did read something about her. Look at them. I would like to see them now. I mean, I know how Miss Doria doesn't look like she changed at all, but I would like to see all the others. Yep. Wow. Whip Smart, Doria Center, with school friends from Apex Club, a class for exceptionally bright pupils. Yep. Look at it. You see, as I'm looking at this is why I think she never really... I spoke about this before, where I said she should not feel bad about that, not letting Meghan know about the racism that goes in. But when you look at her friends, you see different shades you know, hanging out with her and all of that. And one of the things that I said regarding this, and I said I think it was a good thing in a way, okay? It's good to let your kids know about all of this stuff, but knowing what we know now, where Meghan, where she has ended up, you know, meeting Harry, and pretty much Meghan was like a brand new baby, you would say, when she walked into the royal family. So where Meghan will not have preconception in terms of how she was grew up based on Miss Doria's perspective into racism, this kind of thing. I don't know if I'm explaining it right, but in a way, this is the way that I sort of see it. So all the nonsense that were thrown at Meghan, you could easily say it wasn't Meghan's fault, because she didn't bring her own pre-packaged kind of mentality of racism over there. She can bear, okay, bear, but it's unfortunately it just hit her right in the face with the type of racism, okay. Of all group of people, she went way to the top, the people who pretty much created racism, okay. She went there like a baby's bottom, pure, clean, whatever, in terms of racism. She did not go up there with pre-packaged conception of racism, okay. So we cannot blame Miss Doria for anything. We cannot blame Meghan for anything. It was those racists over there who implicate their views onto Meghan. So Meghan got out. It's not her fault. She had to leave because she tried to work with them, but they refused. This is the way that I see it, okay. And that pictures speak that same kind of tone with me, where I say Miss Doria should not feel bad about it. And I think they spoke about it on the docu-series on Netflix, where Miss Doria was saying that she didn't teach her anything about that, this kind of thing. I'm paraphrasing. You could watch the docu-series. Alright, so there she is with her friends. Look, multicultural. Alright, so that's that. I hope you guys don't come after me, but that's my perception. Okay, so Meghan got her looks and her brain from her mama. Okay, they hate her because they ain't her, and Kate's mother doesn't even come close. Okay, a woman who got her master's from University of Southern California. This tweet, I'm gonna skip it, but if you see it, you see it. Adults, okay, people who are on social media most likely are adults, or maybe at some, maybe teenager, they will not be in that group, maybe, yeah, but I will skip it, because the vile within these adults, this is why our world cannot be moving forward. They have so much hate within them. Out of all things to say, this is what you come and say on social media. All right, so let's continue. Okay, let's go into that. Okay, as opposed to what? A god awful Twitter poster with grammar and envy issues. Doria is clearly success. Your parents not. Okay, I'm trying to. What the hell are they saying here? Doria for doing such a god awful job. I was like, what? Am I reading this correctly? Well, whatever. It's in God's eyes. We see, like I was saying before I even read this. Alright, so she did what she had to do. Okay, another jealous hater. That's exactly that. Okay, black. Oh yes, yes, black. Where is it? Yes. Is that the one? Make sure I got the right one. Time to black. When they show themselves like that, it's good to black. Right, let's go here. They hate her because they ain't her, and Kate's mother doesn't come close. A woman who got her master from the University of Southern California. Doria, who has never tried to be royal adjacent. Of all the royal family in-laws, the Middletons are the one who thinks it's their due to be at each other and every royal event. They want to be Aristotle so bad. Okay, Doria, who works with a geriatric community. The UK media needs to halt their conversation of lies and noodles about Doria Ragland, who has been courted by them, but without a second thought rebuff them. Learn from this dignified, intelligent woman that she will never sell out her daughter, sister-in-law, and grandchildren. Okay, there's this. Look at Doria whacking that fool. Still smart and beautiful. I can say that because I'm older than Doria. Really? Okay, and used to whack one myself back in the days. Right, and she's wearing an afro, which means she's part of heritage. That's the thing. This is the thing that she kept with Meghan. Okay, to be part of who you are. Okay, this was the foundation she created and still in Meghan. Be proud of who you are. But then really,
A couple years ago I heard someone call my mom the N-word. So I think for me, beyond being personally affected by racism, just to see the landscape of what our country is like right now, certainly the world, and to want things to be better. Quite honestly, your race is part of what defines you. I think what shifts things is if the world really treats you based on how you look. Certain people don't look at me and see me as a black woman or a biracial woman. They treat me differently, I think, than they would if they knew what I was mixed with. And I think that that is, I don't know, it can be a struggle as much as it can be a good thing depending on the people that you're dealing with. Leaving LA, it was sort of like leaving this bubble where I was used to everything and had been exposed to everything except for a closed-mindedness that I experienced when I traveled outside of where I was from. And I think that in doing that, it just really opened my eyes to a mentality that still exists that I thought was backdated to the days of when my grandfather moved our family from Cleveland to LA, and they drove across the country and to stop and get food, whatever kind of place they were going to, and they had to go around to the back to get food for the family. You know, I thought that that was really isolated to those days that we were past, and sadly they're not. I am really proud of my heritage on both sides. I'm really proud of where I've come from and where I'm going. But yeah, I hope that by the time I have children, that people are even more open-minded to how things are changing, and that having a mixed world is what it's all about. I mean, certainly it makes it a lot more beautiful and a lot more interesting.
Teach her about the racism and all of that. Okay, they haven't run into a strong American black woman before. She is a real queen. They don't seem to understand that black don't care what they think about us. Okay, devout mother, prudent, discreet, and proper. Okay, Doria, the son's defender and overall class act. Okay, they are up to something. All of a sudden, your daughter becomes person, was it POW? What is that? Princess of Wales, and you are no longer tied to your business. Seems like all the Middletons are available for royal rules. I'm just saying. Okay, I know they vowed the stuff read in that last 24 hours has been beyond infuriating, and the lies just ridiculous. Bald-faced lies that people repeat without examining or questioning. Hate is a powerful blinder. Yep. Let's go to the next tweet. Definitely, hate is definitely a blinder. Next tweet. Okay, I have word, it is happening. I don't know who it is, but when I saw this, I was like, okay, we use AI to expand this photo of Rose. But what happened to her? Let me not question anything. Okay, what is this? Kate won't go without a fight. She's invested too much into that marriage. Okay, Kate will never divorce William. She did not chase him for 10 years only to give up now that she's just about to be queen. Carol will never go with it. Right, to all the side chicks, there's always hope. Oh my god. People are eating the popcorn. After all of the fraudulent commentary on Harry and Meghan, the chickens are busting their butts getting home. Yep. This one look confused. What's going on? Okay, LOL. Evil William followed the footsteps of his father. Yep. Okay, what was it? There was one tweet that I came across that something about Kate not wanting to go because she didn't want to be in a tunnel or something like that. It was one of the Daily Fail, somewhat of a screenshot that I came across from one of the squad. I don't know if I share it, but it looks like it's getting close. Prince William and Kate Middleton are allegedly having marital issues after the couple have been seen arguing and mad at each other on several occasions. Okay, it's not happening. Neither William or Kate will benefit from a divorce. I think I read this somewhere. Yes, William has nothing to lose. It's Kate who has things to lose. The monarchy will take a hit, which will affect their children's future. I mean, I don't know, they're still in existence, so I don't know what else hit they couldn't get. Okay, feel bad for the kids and also for Kate, because that girl is about to get a taste of her own mean girl medicine. Peace is gonna lose it. Okay, whatever, it's not my baggage. I don't follow her. I won't even know what she's going through. If you squad, don't bring it on my timeline. Normally Willie will have deployed Richard K to put the kibosh on these negative stories by now. He hasn't lifted a finger so far. Alright, Kate is not going anywhere. She will continue to let William have his affair while she has hers. I don't know. After this, that's it. Considering the Queen told, was it Charles and Diana to divorce, and Andrew and Sarah got the same instruction. If Charles III give the same instruction to William and Kate, it's all over except the settlement. And I suspect there was a prenuptial because Charles III got taken to the cleaners by Diana. That's true. Alright, I eagerly await. Okay, I think the last few weeks were primarily designed to keep in her place. Charles does not want another war of the worlds to take attention away from him. This part here about Diana took him to the cleaners. The thing that they expect from Diana, you know, this innocent young girl, don't know anything, but she was as smart as smart can be during her time. I mean, when you think about all the things that she went through by herself, you gotta give it to her. Alright, they couldn't handle her, so they had to get rid of her, and they tried to do the same thing with Harry in New York. Alright, so God is good, and this is why I said Princess Diana came through for them. Alright, next week, things are getting real. Kate's 40th birthday ruined by Rose. Is her birthday just passed, or is it coming? Spending a lot of time at Mom Middletons, grasping Kate does not want to end up like Diana. She needs to avoid nighttime tours of Paris. He is going down the same route as his father. Whew. Yep. So this is the headline that's going on. Okay, we use AI to expand this headshot photo of what's her name, Rose. Let's see here. Even derangers must be able to admit that if Willie didn't deal with the trauma of his parents divorcing and Diana dying, he'll bring that trauma into his current relationship. My prayers for their kids, but there are too many wells are done, rumors and done behavior to ignore. All I'm thinking is she thought she was doing something to team up with her husband to do all the negative thing onto Meghan. Meanwhile, he was brewing against you already. It's one of those where the squad be saying, if you're digging a hole for someone else, you better dig one for yourself. Alright, and that's what she just did here. Okay, what is that? I don't think they're capable of coherent or rational thought, sadly. They come across as either inane or insane. Not a one seems to deal with reality on a consistent basis, and all seem to be projecting their own situation onto Harry and Meghan, but hiding their holes like Kate. Okay, I'm drawn to the topic because it's similar to Charles and Diana, and there's a historical playbook from George IV that outlines when a princess of Wales can and cannot be shed. If the seated monarch passed, she's safe. Time is essential here, which makes it interesting. So in other words, if Charles died while they still married, so she's safe. I don't know. The Wells are just fine. Don't lose any sleep over them. Nobody is. We're just watching the nonsense being played in front of everybody. Okay, both of their faces just scream, I hate you. When they are together, Harry and Meghan always look like we need to suggest they get a room. Eyes are only for each other. Yep. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's something else. All with a swiftness. She will never divorce. She might not get much choice. If you keep slandering our princess, I'm going to call the police and they will charge you with libel. Okay, is this is this your area? Who's that? farmer, blue, lawyer, labor. Okay. So she's putting tag somebody. Okay, magazine from 2019. There's this, there's that. If this is true, only the heir and Camilla will be left. If Charles doesn't get rid of her too, oh well. Oh my God, the conversation. But I think what's gonna happen, they're gonna try to get rid of her as soon as possible in terms of divorce. Okay, I don't know about anything else, but I don't know if the divorce happened. I don't know if William sees it. He's gonna be all alone. I mean, not all alone in terms not having any partner, because there's Rose in the background waiting to whatever, but he's gonna be on his own. I don't know, but anyway, whoever's the mastermind behind it know what they're doing. Next tweet. Druggy Uncle Gary should have kept his trap shut when he came to the Sussex, but now the articles of him selling cocaine are not a good look for the Middleton. It only brings about question to how much cocaine money he provide the Middletons with. Okay, let's see here. And not only that, what I see here, and I think I brought it up, I think on my IG, I started talking about who was providing Harry with drugs. That's regarding the DHS or whatever. They wanting Harry to go back because of his drug use. Then I start questioning. We should start asking question. Who was supplying Harry with drugs? Okay. I think within 2 hours, I've started seeing things about the Middleton thing. All right. So somebody's reading my thing and then to put this thing out there. And then I brought it back over there and I did some sort of a timeline investigation. Okay. From the time Princess Diana died, when William met Kate, I think it was 2000 or something like that. Okay, they were not close enough for the uncle to be providing drugs and all of that, so it has to be someone who was within their circle already that will be doing that. Okay, so they're trying to shift that to the Middleton. That's what I see. Okay, because when I started asking the question who was supplying Harry with drugs, then the Middleton, this kind of thing start popping out. Okay, but if we stop and think and do some sort of calculation, we will know the Middleton was nowhere near when Harry was doing drugs. Okay, it's someone within their circle who was there already, who feel comfortable around them to give them drugs. So who's the only one? Okay, who had admitted of selling and doing cocaine and all of that, doing drugs. Wonder if he ever sold to them. There's that. That's a good question. Okay, there's me here. Now, if they are bringing drugs thingy, let's not leave the twin and married son out of the convo. He was a supplier at some point. Who was drugging Harry? Okay, that's my question. Out of all the noise they are bringing in the USA, okay, I'm guessing no more La Maison de Bang Bang.
He even claims Prince William will soon be a guest at his home, the home he has crudely named Maison de Bang Bang.
Okay, there's this. The squad have archived that article. Okay, all of it. Jojo on fire today. There's that. Okay, allegedly covers school fees, and all while McCowell was an air hostess. Okay, there's that. Police raid huge marijuana farm near Kate Middleton's parents. Okay, police discover a massive cannabis factory near Kate Middleton's parents' home in Berkshire. Oh my goodness. Karma. Oh dear. I love it. Snort. Doria, Ragland. Nah. This is where they're trying to bring her into the mix. Nope. She's not. Alright. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay. So there's this here. Always missing the mark. There's a laugh. YouTube and the flex you think it is. Alright, this is from Earthshot, a screenshot of it. Exciting news, the Earthshot Prize has partnered with at YouTube. Okay, will be, I mean, anybody could create a YouTube channel. So how is it partnering? Okay, we'll be working with YouTube to produce content which inspire users to drive action against climate change with stories of urgent optimism from around the world. Read more below. Whatever. Okay, let's see here. He is joining just like thousands of regular YouTubers making money, including the Derangers who create 99% of Meghan content to feed their families. But anybody like me who's creating content, positive content in some shape, depending on how you see it, YouTube, you know, is going after you in some shape or form. Bless him. William just keep trying to compete against his baby brother. Last year, the Earthshot Prize, about 300 people watch it live online on PBS. And it's funny, what I saw happening when I was reading some of the comment regarding the Earthshot, it was, I think, maybe a 2-digit thing, but when people on Twitter start talking about it, making fun about it, and then the numbers started going up. So they probably pay their trolls to go click and watch. So just like every other Yahoo on the internet then. Okay, Little Willie always misses, doesn't he? Okay, just like he did with his marriage, Bully Willie will settle for anyone that will have him. Oh my God. Next tweet. There was some conversation that was going on in one of the tweets regarding that, and someone was saying, maybe it's that one. Yeah, it could be that one. Let's see here. Everything royal family wishes on Harry and Meghan to happen after stripping their HRH title, it is manifesting in William and Kate. How are you, HRH heir, with many titles and ending up partnering with low-budget brand YouTube? Reality check, personality and work ethic matters. Earthflap. Okay, YouTube partners with Prince William Earthshot Prize to raise awareness of climate solution. There are so many awesome professional YouTubers who's putting some amazing content regarding, you know, they do a lot of documentary, they do things about climate, you name it. There's a lot of awesome YouTubers out there. How come they don't get this type of partnership with YouTube, but instead but anyway, let's see here. Nobody's going to watch their dry channel, no matter how many times it shows up in my recommendation. There's that. YouTube is owned by Google, so they aren't tiny. Okay, there I am here on YouTube. So okay, after they came after Harry and Meghan for signing with Netflix, Apple and Spotify, William has nothing to say but accept the humiliation. The only reason he's on ITV and YouTube for free is because Netflix and Amazon rejected 3 years ago. I remember when I was taking the screenshot for you guys and I put boom, there it is here. I didn't even see that. I don't think this was there when I took the screenshot. Boom, exactly. Okay, I think this was a pressure move with a backdoor handshake to promote this content on YouTube, potentially payment to Google from William. The views, however, are dismal and the range of 600. Okay, are they I don't even bother looking into their channel, but whatever. Okay, he's just going to humiliate himself again. Harry and Meghan haters aren't necessarily their followers. Exactly. YouTube is huge, especially with the under 30 cohort, but the content, are people gonna watch content? This is what matters. This is what brings the ball people's eyes into your channel. Are they producing anything interesting? Okay, when you hear William making jokes, it's like, was that supposed to be a joke? This kind of thing. He can't really be himself. He's like a freaking mechanic. Okay, I still don't understand what Earthshot actually is or does. There doesn't seem to be any clear goal, just some vague environment awareness. Okay, they weren't stripped of their HRH title, were they? I thought they just couldn't use them as they aren't working royals, but I thought they were still in place. No, yeah, they are, but they can't use it for business purposes. All right, let's see what the person said. Okay, they are still in place. They agree not to use them. Okay, that's what I thought too. Okay, there's this. Earthshot is going to, Earthshot is going the way of party pieces. Party pieces is Kate Middleton's mother's business that they just sold. A product nobody wants and oversaturated market filled with other more successful ventures. This is a reminiscent of Carol bringing PPP to the US. Party pieces to the US. Anybody can get a YouTube channel. This is not the get they think it is. That's what I'm saying. There I am. I create several YouTube channels. They barely get traction on their royal channel. This will be low traffic as well. Okay, they still have their HRH, just some agreement between them not to use it. Let's go to the next tweet. Okay, Okay, so now this is regarding Samantha. I mean, I wasn't gonna talk about it, but let's see here. You know your lawyering is going great when you misspell your client's own name and a motion to leave to file a surreply. I will be genuinely surprised if Samantha's lawyer doesn't face sanctions over this case. Alright, so let's read this part here. Plaintiff Samantha Markel here and I posted on my community, but I don't even wanna. Maybe I should read it for the sake of knowing what's in it. By and through her undersigned counsel, hereby files her motion for leave to file her surreply to defendant's reply to plaintiff's response and opposition to defendant's motion to dismiss and in favor of the plaintiff's third amended complaint. The plaintiff brings this motion and pursuant, there's some code here, and request this court grant her leave to file a surreply to the defendant's reply to the plaintiff response and opposition to the defendant's motion to dismiss the plaintiff's third amended complaint. As there are matters raised in the defendant's pleadings that required a rebuttal and the plaintiff is requesting a surreply of no more than 6 pages to be filed within 5 days of the granting of this motion on Monday, June 5th, 2023. Oh, Jesus. Goodness. I'm sorry. I don't even want to read that. Okay? The Miss, the C, and Samantha. Okay? LOL. When this is merry go round going to stop. That depend on the judge, hopefully soon. His sanction magnet been sanctioned twice before. I think this lawyer is purposely taking the dive on this case and set up Samantha for losing. Okay, TAC and still typo reading. Remember when they refer to Yvonne as Miss Marco? What the hell? Why has she put Megan's name as Megan? She's married. She should be named as Megan Mountbatten Windsor Shirley. Okay, let me stop. Okay, I don't want to waste time on this one. Let's go to the next one. I just want to share with you that this was filed. Okay, she still haven't given up. If you want to read the whole thing, it's on my community board somewhere. I did share it with you. Okay, the insanity of saying Harry and Meghan are attention seekers while obsessing over every single detail of their lives. Alright, so she retweeted that. Does anyone know when Harry and Meghan signed their book deal with Penguin Random House? What is it, before their wedding or right after? Many thanks in advance. What book deals? Are they talking about The Bench and Spare? All this have to be after, if you think about it, because before that they didn't really. All of the thing that they're doing now wasn't planned. They're being forced to do this kind of thing because now they have bills to pay. Okay, and then they keep on writing nonsense about them, so they have to put their own truth out there, and guess what, people are interesting about them, so they're making money to pay their bills. Okay, these things are not free. Everybody else is making money on top of them. Okay, so you would think it's after the wedding. What the hell? The Bench was after. Okay, Meghan, The Bench was inspired by Meghan watching her son looking at her husband, or vice versa, something like that. She came with the idea and with the book. Alright, she's dodging a warrant for beating up her ex like a common rice thief, talking about Meghan gives her something to do. Okay, who is that? I don't know. Okay, they're such funny liars and laughable at this point. Okay. I laugh out loud thinking how Harry and Meghan were willing to work hard and go anywhere around the world to build up the royal family, but the royal family was worried about upstaging, so the royal family helped the tabloid dogs to run Harry and Meghan away. Now Harry and Meghan only need to build themselves up, and up, which they do very well. Very well said. Okay, they love to call Harry and Meghan attention seekers while also giving them attention at the same time. Okay, all coordinated trolls whose wedding is talking about. Okay, true that. I admire Harry and Meghan, and I don't know nearly as much about them than the haters. What's more, I don't care to know all the detail of their lives. A healthy mind and spirit should not want to. There's that. It is known. They are miserable. Whatever. This troll is nasty. Does anyone know if Corinne ever took care of that bench warrant? That information can easily be looked up. Just riling up the base, shaking my head. That woman is solely broken. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, I think I'm done. This is the last one. Okay, I'm just gonna read that. There's this here. Our statement regarding this one says good. Our statement regarding our end to pay advertising on Twitter due to the proliferation of hate speech on the platform. Okay, so Ben&Jerry will end pay advertisers on Twitter due to the proliferation of hate speech on the platform. All right, so some investors are leaving. All right, so that is it. I'm not even going to that to read comment. I just wanted to share that when it came on my timeline. I see my notification. All right, so what is this? Oh, this one is a funny one. This one, I don't know what's going on and playing lately. Let's listen to it.
7:30 p.m. when I paid for my flight.
Get off!
There we go. Yeah.
All right, yeah.
Thank you.
It's not gonna interrupt.
Cameron, stop.
Can I please have my phone?
We got it.
You're making it worse.
No, I literally need my phone. I paid for that.
Hold
Sir, can you please get my phone? I am so confused what's happening.
That's all.
Sir, I am so confused with. I'm literally so confused what's happening.
Yeah, well, we're not.
What's happening?
This part got me cracking, but we're not. There's this. Let me rewind it slightly. But when I think it's this lady who said it, but we're not.
Yeah, well, we're not.
What's happening? Can you explain
Looks
to
like
me?
you're getting under arrest.
What's happening? Looks like you're getting under arrest. That got me crack up. I mean, oh my, I don't know what she was doing before that though.
All right. You got the phone in the.
Oh my goodness, there's me here. It's the passengers for me. They are answering her question, the lady. I'm so confused. What's happening? The passengers, but we're not, lady. What's happening? Looks like you're under arrest. But anyway, let's do a prayer. The last prayer that I did was prayer for prosperity and coverage. Let's see here. Let's go back. Prayer for. I'm just gonna put the word everything. Let's see what pops up. Okay. Grant me tenacious winsome courage as I go through this day. When I am tempted to give up, help me to keep going. Grant me a cheerful spirit. Okay, I like that. Let's go to image. Alright. Oh, this one is too long. Let's do this one. Okay, good morning, Lord. Today, a new day, a chance for a new start. Yesterday is gone, and with it, any regrets, mistakes, or failures I may have experienced. It's a good day to be glad and give thanks, and I do. Lord, thank you for today, a new opportunity to love, give, and be all that you want me to be. Amen. Alright, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And I'll be talking more about Patreon. Okay, there's a possibility, like I said at the beginning of this video, I might create Patreon and I'll create different prices, but everybody will have access to the same thing. Okay, it's just those who wants to give more could participate in a different tier kind of thing. Alright, so that's it. Thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness and please come back.
As you saw me find the love and happiness that I'd hoped for all my life. You are all in this together, and if I may speak personally, we are all in this together, because asking for help was one of the best decisions that I ever made. You will be continually amazed how life changes for the better.